Welcome to the channel. I have a installation guide if anybody is interested in playing Gran Turismo 4 Spec 2. This is a mod that you can get from this website. I will have all the links for this guide in the description. Hopefully help you guys through the process. So this is pretty easy to do, but to get into the actual mod itself, Spec 2 is a mod which expands upon the core Gran Turismo 4 experience to bring a variety of fixes and improvements to the game, as the name may suggest. Spec 2 primarily aims to improve on the game in ways that I feel Polyphony Digital themselves would, while also adding a few modernized features and challenge run friendly options. Spec 2 is based on the NTSC version of Gran Turismo 4 online public beta. It is distributed as an xdelta patch requiring this version. So that last little bit there, that might sound a little complicated, but it is pretty simple. It's pretty simple. Come down to installation instructions. They want to make sure that you get the online beta, which you can get from Internet Archive, as you can see here. And the important thing is that I don't really know all this technical stuff, what it means and all that funny jargon, but use a file hashing tool to verify that the MD5 hash is this number. I've already done that, but if you need a hashing tool, this is how I did it. I went to this website. Link will be in the description. But yeah, there's a bunch of update info. But all the way at the bottom here, you have a link to download it, which I've already done. And you get a zip folder essentially, and then you have to extract it, and then you can run the application. Pretty simple, straightforward stuff, to be honest with you. But we'll get into that in a moment, a little, once we get farther into the guide here. And then basically it uses an xdelta patcher, which you can get from this website. You'll need this program, which you can download. Also, I've already done that. And in a moment, I will show you how both of those downloads work in conjunction with this guide. But you will have to come up here, and you'll want to download this. Once again, I've already downloaded everything I needed, but I'm just showing you where you need to go. Don't mind the ads. Ads are out of control. Jesus Christ. Anyway, I say we get into it. Go ahead and minimize this. So I have all my downloads here. Here's the update. This comes in a zip folder, so you have to unpack that. Same with these. These also come in a zip folder, and I've just sent a shortcut to the application on the for the zip folder. Whatever I just said. Pretty sure it didn't make sense, but anyway. First thing we want to do is we want to open up hash my files. Okay. And then we're going to add files. I'm going to go to desktop because that's where the ISO is currently. Where the frick is it? It's probably up. Yeah, right here. I'm going to open that. That's going to run through its process. This does take a bit of time. I've already done this, so I've already been able to confirm the MD5 hash number, and it does match. So the download that for this game that you get from Internet Archive is in fact good and ready to go, but I will run this through its process just to show you guys. Okay, we are done. And it has displayed our hash number or serial code, whatever you want to call this thing. But yeah, it does in fact match this, and that's what we want. So we've confirmed that. We're good to go there. Next step is to simply patch the game, which will be done with the xdelta program here. We're in the middle. So here we put the patch, and then the game, the ISO, the source file goes here. Put this stuff on my desktop, so we'll go ahead and retrieve that from here. So here is the update xdelta file. That's what you want. We put that there, and then we want to go back to desktop, and we want our ISO now. And the output file, I mean, you can technically name it whatever you want, but you got to make sure you put ISO in the name. Installation instructions. So yeah, they recommend, like, they just point out that you got to have that at the end because it is an ISO file. So I just copied that. Bam, bam, then go ahead and paste. And then once you've done all this, go ahead and hit patch. They even say this in the README. It may seem unresponsive. Actually, it's currently not responding. But they actually say, like, don't worry, it should work itself out. I did that wrong. I didn't put an actual file path. Okay. So yeah, no, it didn't put it there. I didn't put a file path, so it didn't actually save it anywhere. So make sure you don't do what I just did. Let's go ahead and put the name into this file, and it'll actually show up on the desktop this time. Let's go ahead and do that again. Oh wait, okay, yeah. No, it just shows up immediately, apparently. We still gotta wait for it to say that the patch is completed, though. Once again, it's not responding. It'll work itself out, though. So the first patch that I did, those that maybe didn't catch it, it didn't actually save to anywhere because I didn't provide a file path. All I did was provide a file name. That was my mistake, but probably a good thing. Doesn't hurt to make mistakes, and hopefully you won't make the same mistake. But now you have a patched version of this. And you can see this is 2.47 gigabytes. This one is 3.4 gigabytes. So the file has increased in size. I mean, this is essentially a disk. It's a disk image file. So anyway, once you have that all done, you can go ahead and open up. There's always a friggin' update. Let's skip this update for now. See, I already have it here, but you can also, okay, I wonder if, can I just mount that in the virtual disk drive? I didn't know you could just mount things in the virtual disk drive and then run them that way, but you can. As you can see, it is in fact working. And you'll know that you did it right when the title screen shows up and it says Spec 2. Well, it's loading a save file, so it didn't do that. But I think it's, you press select. That's a new menu. Quick menu is a new thing. Start is the Spec II settings, so you can put prize cars on randomizer. You can highlight your owned cars when you're in the dealership. Set different viewpoints as default. All that fun stuff. But the biggest part of this this mod is added cars. Improved sounds. You know, I think that's a lot of what the mod is just overall improving the game, adding content, which the overview goes through everything, like the randomized prize cars. They add events, more driving missions. Cars can now be repainted in GT Auto, which is pretty awesome. That's a feature I forgot that it wasn't even an option. I always forget that you can't paint your cars in GT4. You have to like go off of the original paint job that you get. But yeah, added options, UI improvement. There's a lot in this mod pack, and hopefully this guide helps you get the mod pack up and running, and hopefully you enjoy it. Big thanks to the creators of this mod pack. It's pretty awesome. And I will probably be playing through it. I haven't actually played through it. I'm just saying it's awesome based on the improvements that I see listed here. Probably going to live stream this game. If you want to check that out, I would appreciate it. I'll be posting this on my second channel, so you'll probably see the streams for that on the second channel as well, of course. Thank you for watching. If you found this guide useful, make sure you leave a like. Don't forget, all the links for the things that you'll need will be in the description. And yeah, share the video with a friend that maybe is a fan of Gran Turismo.